Hello everybody, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to welcome you to my Facebook Live today. I try to do it every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and this is what I'm going to show you how to make today. It's a cute little quick hand sanitizer treat that you can make for coworkers and friends. And then after that, I will also give you a sneak peek of how to make a card with a brand new product. This is going to be one of my swaps. Upcoming swaps, and that is actually using the honeybee stamp set and the brand new honeybee dies, and this will be available to you starting on January the 3rd, so that is so exciting. And it's actually a bundle. It's a stamp set and the dies that cut the bees and the nice little honeycomb, and when you purchase it, it's $55.75. So if you tack on an adhesive with that, you'll also earn a free celebration item. And the free celebration item is going to be some free paper, and it looks like this. What do you think? Isn't that cute? Want me to open it up for you? I was trying to see if I can also watch my video. I see Sandra's here. Hey Sandra, and am I upside down today? Last week I was upside down, which is not good. Let me show you this beautiful paper. So this starts on January 3rd, and I have a bunch of classes on January 3rd. If you want to be added to my newsletter, email newsletter list, you just need to leave a comment on this page, or you can actually go to karinascreations.com. It's right here, karinascreations.com. And then I believe there's a, send me a message, and then I can add you to my list. Now look at this side. Pretty fun, hey? Okay, and I'm just going to see if I can find out if I'm upside down again, because I really don't like that. No, it looks like I'm good. Okay, I've got my computer on, and I can actually see myself. I'm a little crooked, but other than that, not bad. Okay, you guys, I'm so happy I finally got this figured out with my new phone. Okay, let me mention a few things before I start. So I have a really fun group who gets together every single month. And this group is called my Crafting Crew group. We get together, we stamp. Everybody has their own starter kit number and they place their own orders. And we had a shoebox swap, and this was one of the projects that Carolyn made. She said she got these from Marketplace from a lady here in Edmonton. And then she signed the bag for me, but she just stamped using Stampin' Up! Products. And she's actually used to the Snowman Season stamp set, which is the same set that I used on my little hand sanitizer project. So isn't that sweet? So we had some great projects. This was actually my shoebox swap. So if you're looking for a fun team to get together and stamp with, or even if you live out of town, you can still be a part of our group. The starter kit will go on sale on January 3rd as well, and it's going to be $135. You get $165 in product, and you will get a mini paper trimmer, which is super cute, and then some designer series paper. But I will talk about that at a later date. Okay, I've got a few more things to mention before I show you these two projects. I just want to show you this really quick card. So tomorrow we have free shipping on everything. It's going to be an amazing thing that happens. Well, it doesn't happen very often. So I'm going to be ordering a bunch of stuff. I'm going to take a look at the clearance rack and see what's available as well. This is going to be one of the stamp sets that is retiring. So if you like it, make sure that you go and pick it up. It's the Holly Jolly Christmas stamp set. It also has coordinating framelits. And I just used, I can't remember what the embossing folder is called, the brick wall embossing folder, and just dragged some ink over it and then stamped Santa and colored it with the blends. And if you haven't had any stamping blends, it's a great time to pick it up with the free shipping sale as well. And then the designer series paper is super cute. That's going to be retiring as well. So make sure you take a look at that. Another tip I have, if you're wondering of what you can order, is look what's back. Can you guys see this? I am so excited because these plastic cutting plates were discontinued in July. And you will see when I use mine today, look at the mess they are in. What do you think I'm buying tomorrow? New plastic cutting plates. Plus this one's curved. So I'm going to order probably 5 of these. I don't like it when I run out of stock, and I sure don't like running elsewhere to do my shopping. So that's another thing. That will be on sale tomorrow. And I think that's all I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. Before I start, thank you so much for watching my Facebook Live videos. And I'm always trying to find new stamping customers or people interested in paper crafting. So every time you like or share my video, I put your name in for a draw to win a prize. This week, the prize is going to be snowflake sequins because I love them. They're great for shaker cards. And let's draw the winner really quick. Oh, Peggy Ann McKenzie. So Peggy Ann, you actually have won the snowflake sequence. So I will get that to you next time I see you, or I will pop it in the mail. Either one. So congratulations. And I see Kim is here too. Hello, Kim. Oh, Shauna's here. Hello, Shauna. I love it when my friends stop and watch me doing Facebook Lives. It's fantastic. Okay, was there anything else I needed to share? Plastic plates, free shipping. January classes, I've actually got 3 fun classes. One class is in the middle of the month. It's going to be on a Saturday, and I'm doing it with Brenda and Donna, who also live in Edmonton, and we're running an event for mainly demonstrators. And it's an event going to be at the Sandman Hotel. The other event I'm running at the end of the month in January, and it will be at the Tabletop Cafe, and we're going to stamp and make 6 cards. And the class is free with a $65 order. So that's some of the stuff I've got coming up. And I think I'm ready to start stamping. Now I haven't pre-prepped a lot of stuff just so that you can see what I'm doing. So make sure to put your order tomorrow for free shipping before I forget that. Okay. So let's start with this. This is exactly how I had my shoebox swap prepared. If you haven't done one before, it is super fun. Everybody brings their stuff, and it doesn't have to go in a shoebox. It goes in a box. You just set out your pieces, and people make your project. So I've got a few left over from last night. So I'm going to need this. I need a strip of this, and then I'll explain to you what I have done. I think that's all I need. Let me set these aside. Okay, so to make this amazing hand sanitizer product, you need to start with a piece of cardstock. It is 3 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. And I have already pre-done this, but you need to score the long side, which is this side, at 1 inch and 2 inches. And then you turn it to the short side and you score at 1 inch and 2 3/4. And then you grab your handy dandy paper snips, and we're just going to cut to the first score line like this. You'll see how easy this project is. Like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to burnish along all the score lines. If you have a bone folder, that's ideal. Mine's somewhere. I have a really fun card class tomorrow. And I've got everything in buckets ready to go. I think the girls are going to love the cards this month. And then I'm also running the class on Monday night as well. So if you want to stamp with us on Monday night, you are welcome to. Whatever that 3rd Monday of the month is. Is it the 13th or the 19th? I have no idea. Okay, so I'm just putting some tear and tape adhesive. Now you don't have to use tear and tape adhesive. I could just use a liquid glue. But I know for sure my box won't fall apart if I do this. And I will actually grab it because this normally peels off really easy. But you know, whenever I do videos, things that are easy become really hard, and I don't know why that is. Okay, then all you do is fold it up. So we're just gonna fold this one up along the inside. And like I said, I'm done with that tear tape right now. As my daughter would say, done with that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add some adhesive on the outside pieces, our little tabs. And then we're just going to close that up and give it a minute to dry. With the liquid glue, it's very forgiving, but you do need to stop and actually let things dry. Okay, so that's that. And then we're just going to take our paper snips, Start at one corner, and I'm just cutting to this corner here. And that gives our box a nice little angle. So isn't this easy? I need an easy button. So easy. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Designer Series paper. And my Designer Series paper is, I believe it's 1 3/4 by 2.5 inches. It should just fit nicely inside. And this is a Let It Snow Designer Series paper. I'm not sure if we have any more of this left or not, or if it's sold out. Because a clearance rack is on, the sale is on, it's hard for me to keep track of what's available and what's sold out. Okay, so that's done. The next piece of paper you need is 1 inch by 6 inches, and we're just going to wrap this as a belly band around your box, like so. So I think I actually will put a piece of tear and tape adhesive here, just so it doesn't move on me. There we go. Did everybody do their Christmas cards? I just finished my first set of Christmas cards and mailed them out last night. Well, mailed them out today. I was really far behind this year. I don't know what's going on. And then this morning, my daughter just came back from Jasper, so that was really fun. So she wanted to go to IKEA. And when I get in IKEA, oh my gosh, I have such a buying problem. I want to buy it all. I love their stuff, even if I don't need anything. So of course I walked away with a bunch of stuff that I probably don't need. You know, and I got a new cheese board, and I walked in and my husband goes, oh, good, another thing for the basement, ha ha ha. But I'm going to use this cheese board. Okay, what do you think? Cute? Cute? And then look, it just fits right in here. Now, if you run out of time, you could give it like this, but don't you think it looks cuter when we do a tag? So I'll show you what I've done. So we're going to use my favorite stamp out of this Snowman season stamp set. It's this little guy, this little happy snowman dancing with his little snowballs. How cute is that? So I've already pre-mounted him on a block, and I am just going to stamp on some Whisper White cardstock. Doesn't matter the size. And hopefully this is inked. I have about 4 memento pads, and I'm actually going to test it because I want them to look cute. Yeah, I think this pad, we're going to tuck it aside. This one's not very juicy. Let's see, this one looks better. Let's check it out. You can buy re-inkers for your pads. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. And I highly recommend that when you buy an ink pad, make sure you pick up the re-inker for it. Okay, now we need a punch. So I'm going to punch out the snowman using the 1.5 inch circle punch. And how much did I have showing? That's about right, I think. Have some little snowballs going there. And then to give him a little bit of color, I'm using my alcohol markers. Now, if you don't have any of these, it's a really great time to pick them up. And all I did was just add a little bit of shadow at the side, just to give him just a touch of color. And I'm using Pool Party. These come in a set of 2. There's light Pool Party, dark Pool Party. I'm just using light in the Pool Party ink, and then this, a dark pumpkin pie, because I want a nice red orange for my snowman. A nice bright orange, red orange. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Talking is difficult today. Okay, and I'm so happy. I don't know why I put this in here. I'm so happy I found this ink pad. Lost it yesterday. Okay, and now what we're going to do is I have already pre-done this. Stampin' Up! Has layering circle dies, and it's got scallop circles and regular size circles in a variety of sizes. So again, this is another great thing to pick up. The sale is also good if you need to do some Christmas shopping for friends, because maybe they need a kit. We've got some really good kits available. If you are not used to cutting card bases or anything like that, you just buy the kit and it's got all your supplies to make cute cards. Okay, so I have went and stamped Holly Jolly on some lovely lipstick cardstock, and I'm just going to punch it out using the tailored tag punch. This is how I do all my pennant shapes. You could cut them with scissors, but I don't know. This has been a lifesaver for me. Because normally I can't seem to get it to... When I use scissors, my pen, it's always crooked. Okay, so let's just glue my snowman on there. And then I thought we needed a cute little snowflake. So I pre-embossed these for everybody at my shoebox swap. And I just stamped my snowflakes with Versamark ink and embossed it with white embossing powder. And then if you take these cute little punches, they come in a 4-pack. And they are retiring, so you got to get this before the 3rd if you want it. I'm going to go like this. Stamped it the wrong angle. There, see how that lines up? Cute. My light's not very good in here today, guys. I apologize. It's actually snowing outside right now. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and sometimes we have amazing weather. And then other times it's not very nice. But I have to say it looks beautiful outside with the snow. Okay, now, wasn't that funny? I just had the snowflake and now it's gone. So, we'll just do another one. This is what happens to me 90% of the time. I swear I'm losing my mind at times. Okay, here's another one. You're probably all commenting, Karina, it's right in front of you or it's right by your hand. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. There we go. Perfect. Now I know where that one is. Aha. Can't fool me twice. There we go. And then we're just going to put this here. And then it needs a little rhinestone. I'm not sure if I'll do the rhinestone now for you. It depends. Oh, look, I do have rhinestones. Yay. What happens when I'm packed for my class the next day? I always prep one day in advance. I'm very organized and I really, really like to have my classes ready to go. If you ever want to attend a card class, you are welcome. I love meeting new stamping friends. I am so lucky. I do have the best friends that I stamp with. Okay, so we got that. And then we just need a Stampin' Dimensional and we'll put that on there. And how sweet is that? So I got these little hand sanitizers at Bath & Bodies for about $2 each. So you could easily make those up for friends and coworkers. Super fun. Okay, so let me just check my time. Oh, don't want to have a watch. So I'll try to do this card for you. So I have to make 20 of these tonight, and then tomorrow they're going out in the mail. So I love to wow my customers when they come over with an amazing sample of new products and swaps when they come to all my classes. And I get them from trading with other demonstrators. So I've signed up for 3 different swaps, one with Jen Co in Toronto, one with Allison Sullivan in Vancouver, and one with Donna Wisniak from Camrose. So I'm going to expect some beautiful, beautiful samples coming back. But when you're stamping for demonstrators, you always want to put your best effort in. So hopefully they like this design. Okay, so let's get my pieces out. So this is my card base. Did I cut myself a strip? I didn't. Okay, one of my tips right now will be, if you do not have the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, the new one, I highly recommend it. The blade is really sharp and will actually cut through 3 layers of cardstock. It's got a really nice grid along the top. It's got centimeters and inches. And personally, I love it. And also the guide extends on the right-hand side. So you can see I want to cut about 3/4 of an inch. My 1 inch is here. And then if I take 1/4 off, I can put it right about there. And watch, it just cuts like butter. And you're not supposed to press down and drag. You just gently drag it across. Okay, and then I know this has to be 5 1/4 because that's how I designed my card. My friend Carolyn was so sweet. She was going to come over and help me make a bunch of these yesterday, but I had to laugh because it wasn't designed. Pretty hard to get someone to help you put your cards together when it's not designed. But I did get my other 40 cards done, so I was excited about that. Okay, so let's put this like so. And then I've already pre-cut my real red cardstock. I don't even know what size it is. I think it's 3.5 by 5 1/4. I don't know. Like I said, this is just kind of how I roll. And then this embossing folder is called the, I keep wanting to call it hardwood. It's not hardwood. What would it be? Birch bark? No. Wood grain. I bet you it's wood grain embossing folder. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Your comments are slowly coming through. Okay, so that's going to be my base. See, isn't that cute? Okay, we'll just put this on my card. And of course, when I do swaps, I got to be careful because when I'm designing them, I'm kind of guessing what I'm making. Really, I should design my swaps and order in products, but that would make me a little too organized. So the card I made earlier, oh, I can't live with that. You know what? I've got some yellow showing, and like I said, it's for other demos. I don't know who's getting this card, but it's going to be cute. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks good. And then I have already done this piece, and this piece is done with my favorite framelits dies. Actually, they're just called dies. Stitch nested label dies. It does double stitching. Absolutely fantastic. And I know for sure I need it to be 3/4 of an inch. Or sorry, 3.5. So I'm going to line my point up at 3.5 inches. And then we're just going to give it a little trim. There we go. And then I have to do some stamping. So let's just set this aside for now. And then with the stamping, I have used this cute little honeybee. Did I even show you the stamp set yet, you guys? Oh my goodness, look at how cute this is. You get a beehive. You really get the cute little sentiments, but look how cute the fonts are. And then the 2 different bees and 2 little flowers. To me, this is just a happy little set, and that's just how I stamp. I stamp happy stamps. I like to be happy. And then this is what the dies look like. So you get a big bee, couple flower dies, some hearts, little bee images, and then the honeycomb. Okay, so let me just stamp this off because it's got, I'm doing a technique with this. So I'm adding color along the side. Now there is a technique called rock and roll. And I could roll the ink onto my stamp just by rolling the edge along the crumb cake ink pad. But because it's for a bunch of other demonstrators, I really wanted my swaps to be consistent. And I'm opening up crumb cake, and then I'm going to need a sponge dauber. Now, because I took these, oh, here it is. Look at this. So, sponge dauber. You need these. It's fantastic. And plus, it looks fun. You could do finger puppet painting or something. Okay, we're just going to dip it in here. So at IKEA, I said to my daughter, oh, look, finger puppets. I was so excited and wanted to buy some, and she just rolled her eyes. Oh, Mom. But seriously, finger puppets. I don't think I'm ever going to grow up. I'm just going to be a big kid forever. Stamping, playing. You know. Okay, let's stamp this now. So you can see I've got a little bit of dark shading on my Daffodil Delight, over my Daffodil Delight ink. I'm just going to stamp my beehive here. Hopefully it's a touch crooked, but I think it'll be fine. And it dries lighter. You can kind of see the 2 colors, so it will dry a bit lighter. I'm going to just set that aside because now I need some honeycombs cut, and then I'll show you how to do the bees. Because with the bees, I'm actually going to use my Stamparatus. Okay, so look at my poor Big Shot. Oh my. Stampin' Up! Is designing a new die cutting machine. I don't know what stage they're at, but for me, it could not come soon enough because everything's dying. Okay, now I need the honeycomb die. Let's pull that out. And I always transfer these onto a magnetic sheet. I just have to run to the dollar store. You know, IKEA or the dollar store. Tough call, but I don't get to IKEA very much, and it was sure fun shopping today. Oh, and they had samples out. They had these, is it D-I-A-M chocolates? Oh my gosh, they were so yummy. So yummy. Okay, now this is a brand new die. Nothing sticks in it. Now that's not going to happen after I do 20 of these. So I'm just going to show you this really quick. If you don't get your stuff to pop off, that's when you can buy our Take Your Pick tool. It's got a little brush. You can actually attach it on. It's got a few other attachments. And I put the pad for this tool just in an empty box, and then I just drag my paper on here with the dye in it and give it a scrub, and then the pieces will fall off. But because this pad is so scratched up, I kind of like it actually. Everything kind of sticks to it. We don't need these little honeycomb pieces. But how cute is that? Okay, now I'll show you another little trick with this card. Because I have to make 20 of these, I don't want to do 40 of these dies. I am a little bit of a lazy stamper. So I just took my paper snips, like so, and cut it here. And then we're just going to take some snail adhesive. And I'm doing a snail share. If anybody needs snail, I'm going to offer them at $5. They're normally $6.50. And I just need my sample. Okay, it goes on this corner. And then this bottom part. And we'll put, they're all going to look a little different. And then we'll put the other one here. See, and it looks like I did 2 honeycombs, but I didn't. Isn't that great? Well, that one may need a bit more adhesive, so let's just do that. Okay, now we're gonna pop this up. My card's almost done, you guys. What do you think of it? Super cute. Who doesn't love honeybees? Because they produce honey, and honey is sweet, and super yummy to eat. Okay, let's see, 5 dimensionals. That looks about right. Okay, so this is now going to go. Oh, look what I did, you guys. I did it the wrong way. You're probably laughing now. That's okay. This card is now going to be my new sample, and it's going to be this way. Ta-da! Then you can actually comment which way you like it better. Okay, so we got this, and now we need 2 honeybees. Now look at this. Look at my bag of bees. Oh my goodness. I have already pre-cut these because I have to make 20 of these, right? And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is my shortcut for when you got to make multiple cards, thank you cards, or whatever. You need to have this product called the Stamparatus. Don't use a Misty or any other product out there. This one is, I will swear that this one is the best. It's got 2 doors. The doors will either go this way or this way. You can rotate them, so you can actually put 2 stamps on each surface, which saves you a lot of time. And the reason I am using this is because I just didn't want to stamp and have to line up all these dies on my poor Big Shot plates, which are ready to die. And, oh, let me do this first. Hold on a second. I have to set these up. They were on blocks. And then once I set this up, I can actually, after my video, okay, we'll see if this kind of fits in the track. Hopefully, it'll be close. Okay, where's my other bee? My other bee stamp. Here it is. I got too much going on my stamping table right now. Okay, and we're going to put this one like this. Okay, and I'm going to close it up. And then it should be set. If it's a little off, after the video is done, I'll take a bit more time to do it. But this will give you an idea of what you can do. So I'm using this as a template. Oops. And notice how this door is kind of flapping around. Ideally, I just take another ink pad underneath and it just keeps it flat, and it just allows me to keep the ink on the stamp. And then I should be able to just close the door. Ta-da. Yay! And then this is the other thing. Oh, I want it a bit darker. Well, you can just do it again. Now this is more of a shaded type stamp. It's not supposed to be really dark. Right, it's got some shading in the wings. But, oh, isn't that great? And now I can do 20 more sets of bees very quickly. and watch Netflix at the same time. Win-win. Okay, so let's put our honeybees here. Still don't like the fact that the yellow's over there, you guys, but that's okay. I'll give this card to a friend of mine. I have a friend who really likes bee cards, so I bet you she would really appreciate my card, even though it's done backwards. Okay, so let's put one honeybee here, one super cute bee here, and then now I need a sentiment. So I've got a piece of scrap paper, and I'm just going to use the little sentiment that says, hello, hello. And we'll do that in black Memento ink. Really makes a difference when your black Memento ink pads have ink on them. Just saying. Okay, and I didn't want to fussy cut that out, so this is my other favorite punch. I think it's called Classic Label Punch. It's old, I love it, but I'm just going to put this little shape at the side. Like so, and then I'm almost done, you guys. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, this is taking so long. But I was thinking about running an online bingo. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that with stamping products. I have a friend who runs one from Ontario. I'll have to ask her how she does it because I think it would be really fun. Otherwise, I will have one for sure for my regular customers in February. I only have room for 10 people, so I find it sells out really fast. Okay, here we go. And all I'm doing is just making this little loop like so. And then we'll just give it a little trim with my paper snips. And I need some tear and tape adhesive just to make sure it's going to stay. Ta-da! Okay, let's just put that back again. Like so. There we go. That's the look I'm going for. If I can get this off of my finger to hold that down. There. Okay, now I'm going to put that right about there. And I think, well, I guess I could just put it flat, or I can pop it up. Okay, that is my finished card. Oh yeah, this is new ribbon too. Daffodil Delight ribbon. Don't know what it's called yet. So you can comment which card you like the best. This version or the backwards version. It's pretty much the same. And then this is my project for my little quick treat that you can give to friends and coworkers. Only $2 each. These are a great deal. And I will be back next week with some more tips and tricks. If you wanted to place an order for the sale tomorrow, my online store, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. If you're spending less than $200, you can enter the hostess code, which is here. And then if you're spending more than $200, don't use the code because you get to be the hostess. So on $200, you got an extra $20 in free product. So thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.